Ordinaire, just me this time for this moment. That's why I've called it episode 5.5, because it's kind of episode 5 continued. So give me 1 second here. Let me make sure the stream's working and all that. And yeah, we'll go on from there. So let's see. Hold on a sec. Got to run through the commercial. Well, while I'm doing that, open up a tasty beverage. Soda. I drank way too much soda. Way too much. So how's the stream look today, Zeke? Is it? I kind of upped the resolution and stuff, trying to. I noticed when I was first a couple of weeks ago, we were pretty pixelated, so I was going for a higher bitrate, all that other stuff, you know. And with that in mind, what are we doing? Well, I've been playing around with some builds. I got a bunch of junky ships with a bunch of junk on them, and actually they're not the worst ships on Earth. But I haven't really focused yet with this character, but I have managed to get a couple of functional ships going, and I'm thinking about enhancing them in different ways. Starting with the Nandi, because I'm cheap and I haven't bought a ship yet, but I will be. Thinking about a carrier, but I don't know. I'm indecisive, so I'll wait. Anyway, so the show will definitely be a little bit more casual, and I'm definitely going to bounce into some queues here and there. Take advantage of that extra mark stuff going on. Zeke, if you want to hop on team, I don't know what you're up to, but I'll basically be hanging out and queuing and basically jibber jabbering a little bit in between. That's the big plan. The queues I'll be doing will be a mix of space and ground because I like everything. I love this game. I really do. It's got some issues, but all of them are minor compared to... I play a lot of games. I've seen some games that have real issues and real bugs. You want some bugs? Go play some Arma 3 for a while. Great game, love it to death, and boy, does it have some real bugs. Oh, I just think of some of them. But anyway, so a level 58 Tactoon. So you're burning your way through the Kabali sector. Yay! Played Arma 2 and Arma 3. Nice. Do you have a Steam name you'd like to share? If not, I can send mine out. It is... What is my Steam name? Give me a moment. Let me check. My actual handle is really dumb because I didn't think I was going to be on Steam for very long. I just figured I was going to grab a game and then be gone. But then I was like, these guys have some great deals. I think that's what happens to everybody. And yeah. So that happened. And I've been on Steam for a while now. That's an easy one to remember. UK, Great Britain. That's got to be you. So I play Arma. I actually host a server. I specialize in basically elite survival. If you're not pretty good at the game, you probably won't like my servers. If you're not good at the game and want to get better, come on to my servers because you'll have no choice but to get better or die. I try to bring the survival back to survival games. Right now, I don't really have any low levels that I'm working on. I do, but I'm not going to be touching on him for a while. I'm more or less just trying to get my higher level guys fully organized and figured out. As you can see, I've got a pretty weird mix of gear on this thing. It still works though, so I guess it's alright. Blew up a couple of times, but that was simply because I was not paying attention. I've got the new ship from the event, of course. I've got it loaded up just basic Tetryon using the Anti-Chronoton set. And the Nandi, which I'm running, is basically a splash damage build to take advantage of gravity wells. And then I'm running the Munich as a... I'm gonna go with the chronometric set on it just to test it out, see if it does anything, what it does. I'm a collector. I like to collect gear, try it out, see how it works. So this one is supposed to be a kind of draining build ship, which as you can see I'm a little shy on devices. I could use a couple of better consoles, but yeah, it's there, it works. I could put some better pets in too. I have a lot of different kinds of pets for carriers. So for now, I think I'm gonna run... What's the trait on this one? This trait... Feedback pulse damage. I do like feedback pulse. I guess I should reinvest in it. So, what are we gonna do? I need... What do I need? I guess just some marks. So I was thinking, let's pop into... How many more days I got? 4 more days? I want to farm some more of these. I'm working my way through. We definitely don't want to do that on camera. Dyson marks you pretty much get from the Dyson sphere. I think there's a couple of missions that give it out. But if I'm going to do that, I'd rather just go to the sphere and get it over with, because you can make a lot more marks real fast. Ooh, but Borg disconnected. And Storming the Spire, those are both okay missions. What do you think? Borg disconnected or Dyson sphere itself, space ground kind of stuff? I'll take your suggestion. I'm kind of floating. I'm a little distracted today. I had a bad business week. I'll just leave it at that. A business endeavor is not going well. So I'm like, you know, kind of thought in that. It's not like an explosion or anything that's going to be horrible. It's just it didn't turn out to be as lucrative as one would hope. Kind of bumming me out. Did a lot of organizational work on it. In any event, it's been a slow night on the stream. There wasn't very many people hanging out. Looks like Artemis left us. Doesn't even look like he's subscribed. Aww, so sad. Maybe he'll be back. Maybe he's already back and silly Twitch isn't showing it. Either way, try and carry the show for a few more minutes here. Another hour or so maybe. Till about 1. Do a couple of runs. And with that in mind, thinking we better do disconnected advanced. Elite, I'm not sure my ship's quite up to that. Feel like fighting some Borg in space. Again, I'm a big fan of just going to Dyson ground for my Dyson marks, to tell you the truth. Let's do this instead. Let's do something fun. Terran, Undine, Iconian. Which is pretty much everything in the game. Tracian, Undine Assault is pretty good. I like that one. Bug Hunt's cool. Brotherhood of the Sword's cool. Assault on Torek North. How about some counterpoint to get warmed up? Actually, Zeke, optimally, what would be the mission you'd want to go do? Q mission, because we have the bonus mark weekend. What one would you want to go to? What does your character need? I need a few marks here and there, but nothing that's gonna cripple me if I don't do it this second. So anything's good for you too, huh? Alright, fine. They need a roulette wheel where you can just spin it and it randomly throws you in an event. That's how they should do it. I haven't done counterpoint in a while. Let's do it. That should work just fine. Is my ship ready for an elite queue? Probably not, but I'll fake it. I can always hide in the corner and throw a couple of heals out. And here, you know what we need? We need some background music. Let me pop up some background music. Some nice royalty-free background music. Which of course can be found on YouTube. Lots and lots and lots of it. Hour-long tracks and stuff, you know. Just artists trying to get... Whoa, that's loud. Whoa, that's loud. Stop it, stop it, stop it. There we go. Let me know if that's too loud or not loud enough once I get it fully adjusted. That's probably too loud. That's way too loud. That's too silent. Talk about a not sensitive slider. How about right about there? Perfect. There we go. That'll fill up the empty spaces a little bit more. There you go. Nice Omega set. Let's see if this Q pops at all. Let me throw us into some other stuff as well. I don't even remember Undine Assault. That's the one where you go up the lines and take out... Yeah, that one's actually kind of cool. Let's try that one. I've had this one go disastrously wrong many times. Near as I can tell, the best strategy is the entire team gets onto one alley, fights to the end, and then takes another alley. And I've seen quite a few lone heroes go off and try and take alleys by themselves. So it'll be fun to see how that one goes. And I think we could handle this one. And we'll see which queue pops first. Can you hear the music yet? No? Maybe I need to turn it up. How's that? Don't want it to be horribly obtrusive. Oh wow, engage, fool. Did I get it? No, I missed the pop. Damn it. It probably won't pop without us, so we'll just rejoin and all will be well. That's what I get for paying attention to other stuff, man. That's what I get. How's that? Is it still more? More? Let's see how this goes. There. You have to hear it now. OBS is saying it's definitely showing up on the sound bars. Let's see now. My voice actually comes across pretty loud. I caught this cue pop, by the way. What do you think? Music good now? It's definitely reasonably loud on my end, but that's, of course, you know, my headphones are irrelevant. Oh, you almost missed the cue like I did. Alright. Looks like I'm up at the north alley. Up a little bit, really? Wow, okay, I'm gonna have to turn it down a little bit on my end. Because my headphones are really picking it up. It's loud. So let me try that. There we go. Okay, so yeah, that's true. With weapon fire, probably won't hear a whole lot. It looks like I sure hope everybody unites on the same alley. Alright, looks like most of us are going to the... Well, no, not really. There's always those heroes. And, well, if they're true heroes, more power to them, but so many of them are false heroes. Paper heroes! Alright, so hopefully the sound levels are coming through okay.
What's the difference between a...
Oh, advertisement, really? Alright. Alright. Alright, quit it. Shut up. Alright. Now we're back to music. Adverts. Guess I'll have to get ad blocker one of these days. Ah, gotta love the Undine. Let's see, where am I? What am I doing? Probably should form up with the team, because that's usually a good idea. And then hide behind them, because that's what we do. Man, my shields are just taking a beating. Come on, shields. I was spoiled by Jazz taking all the aggro. I will take some of these free shields here. And I'll bring another one of those up right now, actually. I'm trying to close the rift. I gotta get close, get close. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I guess it's not closable now, or somebody else is doing it? Because it's not responding. Doesn't look like it's going well for those heroes down there. It never does. It says we're supposed to be able to close. I heard Tuvok say close the rift, but it is not doing anything. I think we're outnumbered. Concentrate firepower with you there, Zeke. That might help. I don't have a lot of DPS, but I got some procs. There it is. Why can I not close this rift? Are you getting any response off of this rift? Oh, I'm an idiot. We actually have to blow it up? I thought it was one of those, you know, progress bar, close the rift kind of things. Let's do that. Sweet.
Target shield has failed.
Alright, let me get back over to the chat here. Yeah, sorry, not horribly chatty. We had a little bit of a kind of a long show there. And I've had a hell of a week of just kind of things happening. But, yeah.
Left shield failing.
Figured I'd show off the Nandi here a little bit. Underrated. It's actually a nice ship. It just takes a little getting used to and a little bit on how exactly you want to run it. Mine seems to run decently for not having really a focus, a drive, gear, anything like that.
Target shield has failed.
And I think I'm going to stick with the area effect kind of splash build thing. I was going to give you a heal to kind of bolster your shields there, but I don't have nothing left, so sorry about that. Here in a few seconds. I wish those two other teammates would form up. The D test guy I think is just AFK farming. Which that's always a bonus on an advanced queue.
And Undine's Dreadnought has entered space.
The game seems to be running actually really smooth though. I haven't had any problems, disconnects, no rubber banding. It's kinda refreshing. Oops. I normally don't have a lot of problems with the game, but sometimes after updates it gets a little iffy. Wow, there's a lot of Undine here. Okay, let's see if I can get some perspective on all that's going on here. Which means I'm going to pull out of the combat for a minute. Alright.
Rear shields failing.
And back into the combat for a minute. Oh, I missed my torpedo spread. Oh no, I got it. Sweet. The game has gone horribly quiet in favor of the music.
Right shield failing.
I guess I should need on everything. I'm used to running with buddies and we always greed. Don't know why, just do.
Have failed.
So it's a habit. And yeah, I'm thinking I'll hang out for this run. Probably call an actual end to the show tonight. And yeah, eventually I do plan on streaming different games, not just Star Trek. A little Arma, a little this, a little that. I'm going to start with a survival series based on how to survive on my servers. Basically, how to survive a couple of days on my server, make a few bucks.
Right shield failing.
So that'll probably be the earliest Arma stuff I'm going to do. And I'm not sure what else. I've got a few other games that I like to play. I cannot even see that target everybody's shooting at. Either he blocked my sensors, there it is.
Under attack. Target's shields have failed.
So yeah, we'll see what other games turn up. I might break out Stalker, Clear Sky. Don't know if anybody's familiar with that game, but yeah, I play some of that. I already have a series on YouTube, so I'll just be picking up that series. And yeah, that's the basics. Escape from Karnov might be the next game I play religiously. I might even stream that. Because that game looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, I gotta up my DPS a little bit. I'm just not doing a whole lot. My drastically fluctuating power levels definitely might have something to do with that. And generally with science officers, I rely more on proc than damage. So I'm just hoping for the procs on my beams to fire off. And yeah, just gotta admit, I'm just kind of plain tired tonight. That's what it is. As soon as I'm done with this show, I'm gonna crash out. For some reason, I cannot move my map around. There, good enough. And this particular song in the background music isn't really helping. Close Errant Rift. I guess I should have done that. Oh well. There we go. Something with a little bit of a higher tempo would be nice. Yes.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Performing a scan of the rift.
Ooh, 16,000 point hit. That was splendid.
4 shields failing. Target's shields have failed.
Yeah, pass on that. Pass it. I pass on a lot of stuff just because I'm too lazy to deal with it.
Dreadnought has entered local space.
Literally. And I don't have a lot of inventory room, so I gotta clear up my inventory a little bit. Excuse me. Had to clear the throat there. Beverage time.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
This one's actually going pretty smooth. Now that more of the team is formed up into one group, it's definitely going faster. And I know what it is the people think that they're gonna hop out there and speed up the mission by doing multiple alleys, but I don't know. Maybe with the right team it could be done, but for the most part it's just best if everybody stays together, I've noticed. That's my personal experience with this mission.
Close the fluidic rift now.
Target's shields have failed.
Now, what is that blue gas? Who put that out? I want some of that. I've got all the other gas clouds, so that one, yeah, that one would be nice. What's that one? That's you doing that. Zeke. Oh, we got a lot of viewers. Welcome to the show, viewers. Twitch is being weird. It barely lets me see who's in the channel, if anybody. So be sure and say hello in the chat, and then I will know who you are and that you're here. Other than that, it just shows me vaguely who's here, as a number of people here. You'll have to excuse me, I'm a bit out of it right now.
Warning. Ship is under
Been a
attack.
long week. No gas? No gas, huh? Alright, I'll catch him, whoever it is next time. Oh, it's... what is that? A Yellowstone runabout has left the blue gas. So that means it's probably from that Yellowstone sea store ship. Or am I don't even know what that is. I'm gonna have to look it up. That would go good with cryoplasma. So what are we doing? We're just kind of messing around. Jumping in a couple of queues, this, that, and the other. I was thinking about making this my last queue for the night, but I'm not sure. We'll see what goes on here. Maybe drink some coffee, because I noticed a lot of viewers have showed up. Welcome to the show. Permadeath Extraordinaire doing Star Trek. Unfortunately, my partner Jazz, he's not here right now. He was here earlier, so be sure and check out the archived video for action of us working together on some stuff. It's kind of a slower night, just ran through some queues, teamed up with some old friends, all that other good stuff like that. But yes, welcome to the show. I cannot see anybody's names right now because Twitch is being that way. I'm running a science officer in a Nandi, running plasmatic biomatter, and a Selenia set, I think? Yes. The Selenia set, more or less for the shield buffs and the shield heals. We don't need that. Welcome R3, how you doing? Yes, I never use automatic firing. It's a personal preference thing. I like pressing the buttons. As a matter of fact, I'm really tempted to get a touch screen so I can just touch the buttons on the screen, or get a monitor and a keypad separate something. So yeah, it's personal preference. I generally select my targets and fire specific things at specific times, so it's a preference thing. But thank you for the hint. I do know a lot of people prefer auto fire. And we ended up in this queue just randomly. Morris decided, let's just do this one. We'll have to do a ground one next. I keep saying I'm going to wrap up the show, but when viewers show up, I get motivated to be entertaining and keep the show going and give you guys something to watch. It's terrible to be the person that tunes in and the show is closing up. It's like, oh, that's no good. So running some plasmatic biomatters, and I'm more or less trying to work into a area effect damage build. Splash damage, anything that'll hit multiple targets at one time. That's what I'm doing with this ship. I have other ships with other goals. And we'll break those out other episodes. So again, everybody, welcome to the show. Twitch is not showing me who's who or who's here. It just tells me there's people here. And what are we gonna do next? Probably something on the ground, because ground is fun. I likes me some ground. Let's put up one of these. These are always good for the group. It's always warm in the shield dome. Yeah, and the game sounds really quiet. So you guys will have to let me know if there's any sound issues. I definitely, want to be heard, but I'd also like the game to be heard, and I'd also like the background music to be heard a little bit. That'd always be nice. And yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just had a long week, so I'm not as talkative as I normally am. I do apologize for that. We'll just call it the low energy night.
Right shield failing. Four shields.
Planet Killer angry with me. Okay, finally decided to quit shooting me. Thank you. Oh, I so timed that wrong just now. Dang it. Oh well. I generally try and couple my Omega pattern with Fire at Will so I can get as many crits as possible. Not that this character crits, but there's not too many high-end tactical abilities. You're kind of stuck with attack pattern Omega. Kinda. Depending on, you know, what you got going on. Oh, I could so use those fleet marks. But I could also use these. I can get these elsewhere. Let's take the fleet marks. Well, that wasn't such a bad run, was it, Zeke? That worked out pretty well. Let's pop out of the map. I'll go refresh my tasty beverage, and we'll do something on the ground. How about that? Yes, ground combat. Gotta love it. We'll see what's popping, if anything. I'd love to get some of the off cues to pop, like the Big Dig and Gorn Minefield, and some of those older ones. I haven't done some of those in years. It would be awesome to go back and see them again. Maybe as the show gets more viewers and we get more people in the game itself, we could start doing group runs. That'd be a lot of fun. It'd be good for the show. It'd be very entertaining. Get 20 people out on the Big Dig. And the Big Dig can go really fast with the proper team. In any event, why don't you guys just sit here and hang out for 2 seconds. I'm going to refresh my tasty beverage. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Let me go somewhere where there's something to look at. It's a really quiet night. Everybody must be out partying tonight. Here's a good place to look at things, people. Alright, on that note, stay tuned. I'm going to be right back. I'm back. Hey, Zeke. So, let's see. I see you. Have to go to work. 3 days. And you stream. Yes, indeed. Right now I got a cat trying to get into my window. Thank you, cat. And, RC, I am, that's me. That must be you. How goes it? So, I think I'll do one more. Yeah, maybe one more. We'll see. Maybe two. Definitely one. We'll see what's going on. Ground combat. You any good at ground combat? And I'm going to change out my ship because I wanted to experiment with this one. Even though it's not fully built, it's good enough to fly at the moment, and I want to see if it's any good. So I'm going to pull it out real quick. Throw a couple of officers in the deck, and we'll definitely see what goes on. That'll be the plan. So it looks like it's going to have to be at least two. One on the ground, one in space. You want to come with? Yes, yes you do. Of course you do. Bam! And if not, no worries. I'm just going to go do some ground stuff, and we'll see what happens from there. Maybe thinking bug hunt. Probably on normal, because, well, actually, I'm on my medic. We might be able to get away with an elite without what's-his-name getting killed at the end like he always does. Let's try it. It's bonus mark weekend. We'll still walk away with a bunch of marks. Here we go. We're going elite. We're going all the way. I'm a decent medic. I'm a little out of practice, but I should be able to keep us somewhat alive. Maybe. We'll see. We will see. So the background music, y'all can hear it. I was tweaking it a little bit with Zeke, so I'm trying to make sure it's not too loud, not too soft. So if any of the sound levels are weird, let me know. I'm still in the process of tweaking those. We may have to queue for multiple things because there's not a lot of people on tonight, it seems like. Brotherhood's always fun. Yeah, let's queue up for that one. And Assault on Torek Nor, always fun. Let's queue up for that one. Hey, there's a little secret with Torek Nor, by the way. I don't know if everybody knows it, but if one person runs the consoles and everybody else shoots the grenadiers up on the balconies, it really makes it a lot easier on the promenade. Ah, Romeo Alpha Whiskey, let me pull us out of the queue. And why don't you friend me? I am Emergency Medical Hologram. Here, I'll just type it up. And my cat is going crazy. You cat, I'm gonna kick that cat out here in a sec. Let me type this in. I typically don't let cats into the studio for certain reasons. And this would be that reason. Give me 10 seconds. Oh, let me finish pulling us out of these queues so they don't pop on us here. And go ahead and throw me a friend request and we'll go out and do some stuff. Am I already your friend? If so, what's your ad handle? I'm silly. Just always remember. Permadeath. Permadumb. Permadumb extraordinaire. I'll be right back. Yeah, animal plus video does not work out. Welcome. Let me get you on team here. And we'll queue up for a little bit of ground and a little bit of space action. Why not? I'm almost tempted to make a pot of coffee and just stay up all night. I always seem to get a... I'm American-based, of course, clearly, because I don't have any cool accents, as you can tell. I don't know if I have an accent or not. I'm from the Midwest, so I don't know. I don't know if we have an accent or not, in any event. And it just seems like I get more viewers more towards kind of the European time. Alright, so we're here. Let's go ahead and get some action going. Assault. Elite. Brotherhood. Elite. Bugs. Elite. Okay, again, I'm a pretty decent medic, so I should be able to keep us up. I generally concentrate on, you know, the people I'm running into the queue with over the pugs. So I'll try and throw as many heals as I can in your directions. And we'll see what we can pull off. Be sure and like and subscribe and all that other good stuff. And yeah, like I said, I'm more or less kind of babbling nonsensically this evening. It's been a long week. Uh-oh. Did we miss a pop? Let's try it again with Bug Hunt. Wait, we were removed? Did I miss that? Did I do that? I may have messed it up. Let's see if Twitch has shown me my viewer list yet. It hasn't been showing it all night long. Let's see if it's changed. Aha! I see people. Welcome to... I see people. Welcome to the show, Velvet. I'm just gonna call you that. Welcome to the show, Whiskey, of course. And, yeah. Welcome, everyone. We're actually gonna do some action now. Wow, my game's being really weird with the cutscene. Are y'all seeing that, right? Or have I just gone totally crazy? Wow, that was pretty cool. Speaking of bugs and glitches. And I love the lighting in this shuttle. It's so
What if a nursing
strange.
college cared for its students the same way nurses cared for their patients? What if the focus
All
was
right.
on keeping students
So
alive
let's go
and
ahead
not
and
What if
give you some of
learning was
those,
as important as what we
and give you some of that,
learned?
some of
Real-world
that, some of that.
experience also made the
We're gonna
world a
die.
better place. What would happen?
And I have an advertisement playing in the background. Shut up. There it goes. Okay, zoom out a little bit. I'm probably not using the best gear set for this particular mission, but I should be able to fake it. I'm more or less just going to sit at the central console and keep people healed if at all possible. So go ahead and take a few chances you normally wouldn't take. I should be able to cover you.
Viking damage detected. Shield losing power.
Oh, and I died. That's what I get. As long as we get the devices down, I'll be happy.
The devices are resetting. Synchronize and try again. Initiate shutdowns at the same time. You have 15 seconds to disable the other two enemy devices simultaneously.
Okay, he's got that one. There we go.
Heralds are activating a new set of
So,
devices.
do you all know how this mission progresses? I imagine quite a few of you do, but there are the alternate side things that need to be done in case anybody doesn't know exactly what they are. In this first room, you have to help these guys over here on the left. Then you have to go get this tactical team and escort them off the map. Here, Miss Lena, have all of that. And let me come and help you out, Raw. Gotta get closer. There we go. Got one more coming your way. There you go. And I think you have to free the Targs at this point, right? No, that's next room. Sorry, my mistake. Ouch. Alright. Here we go.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously.
I do like being a medic. I do hope that they bring back some more harder STFs to where medics actually get... We used to be very needed. Very useful. Nowadays, not so much yet. We will have our moment again. The medic will rise again. I hope. Because otherwise I'm going to respec and become a physics professor.
Flanking damage detected. Personal shields losing power.
This is the room where you have to free the Targs. They're over here, where Martin is, down there. And then the tricky one is you have to go get this Orion guy. Orion guild member guy, and he's all the way down this hallway. I'm just going to show it. I'm pretty certain somebody may have already grabbed him. And you got to escort him down that hallway, and then wait, and then he does silly stuff, and sometimes he doesn't go the way he's supposed to. I got you, Raw. You're alright? Maybe? There we go. Go, heal, go! Alright, I think we're clear, so I'm going to go ahead and get it going.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously.
And generally as a medic, I try and put as many of my stronger heals on the tacticals as possible,
The Herald
for obvious reasons.
set of devices. We need to move to the next area.
Am I lost? I am lost. Where the hell am I? There we go. Need a compass, I swear. So, yeah, my loyalty is usually to my core teammates, and then the pugs are kind of on their own. Might be a terrible way to think as a doctor, but you know, I only have so many heals.
Iconian devices
Enemy
simultaneously.
targets uncensored. Personal shields losing power.
The devices are reset.
Ouch.
Synchronize and try again.
Actually, I think I can help Martin out here. There we go. Maybe not. Maybe I can help myself. That would be a good idea.
You have 15 seconds.
I'm on cooldowns, Raw.
Iconian devices simultaneously.
Personal shields losing power.
The devices are reset.
Oh, no, don't remodulate. Heal yourself. Oh, even with the triage I went down. No, I'm failing us. Failing as a medic.
You have 15 seconds.
Well, I did get my medical degree from an internet college, so you know, what do you expect? Oh, I'm gonna die again. Oh no! How embarrassing.
Personal shields losing power.
Here, I'll respawn it, and yeah, maybe I should get rid of my injuries.
Synchronize and try again. Initiate shutdown to the
That'll help. That way I won't die quite as quick. And I should actually, as a medic, not be engaging in direct combat. I should be healing. It's a bad habit to get into. Alright, here we go.
You have
We got this. Ain't nothing but a thing. I only had to die 85 times to get here. You know, we're all good. We got this.
Enemy target on center. Personal shield losing power.
Oh, they're not happy with me. Yeah, let's see. Let's give you that. Yeah, well, as long as you got that drone on you, you should be pretty much immune to damage. That's the Vodwar shield drone. Reduces incoming damage by 90%. I really like that. That's a good number, 90%.
The heralds have
Nice. See how many marks we get with the bonus weekend. 162 marks. Not bad, huh? It was worth every death. I can't believe I died so many times. It's just awful. Awful. So yeah. Oh, let's do some more. Oh, let's just keep the show going. Do a few more runs. I was going to close up a while ago, but why not hang out? Where did you go? Oh, that's wrong person. Dang it. Try the friends list. Ay, caramba. I totally messed that up. Trying to do two things at once here. Lena, we've got you on team. Raw, where'd you go? Am I not Raw? Are you there, man? Ah, okay. Game crashed. That explains a lot. I've had several friends as of late who have had a lot of problem with the game crashing on map transitions. R3, you want to join us? Have you already? I get names confused. Are you already on our team? Are you Raw? Yeah, real life games, environment, all that. I'm terrible at names. Terrible at keeping names straight. Yeah, a lot of people have had that problem, so hopefully they'll clear that up. And it seems to be on map transition a lot, is at least what my friends have been talking about. A lot of map transition, they get dropped, kicked. Game crashes one way or another. But yes, any and all viewers are invited to come and join the fun. You can find me, Emergency Medical Hologram. Yeah, Twitch keeps showing just random numbers of people coming and going. Velvet's hiding out. Hasn't said hello yet, but they show in the list, I see you. Which is actually kind of weird, because normally Twitch doesn't show my viewer list, at least it hasn't been tonight. So, are you back in yet? Let's find out. Yes, you are. Who else is hanging out these days? Alright. Well, let's change it up. We'll queue up with the space one this time. Let's go Counterpoint. Elite with my test ship that I have never flown and isn't fully built. This should be great. This should be magnificent. 9:18 a.m. for me. It's 1 a.m. So you're clearly Europe, but what part, if you don't mind? A country would do. I'm in the Midwest. America. Land of the insane. You know, that place. Wall-to-wall crazy people. And I'm one of them. Let's see, in addition to Counterpoint, let's try... Borg disconnected. Let's go advanced, because the pugs sometimes mess that one up real bad. And just in case it decides to pop, we'll try out Tarek Nor. That'd be ground one, of course, as well. Nope. Looks like the music cut out so they could start talking their stupid advertisement. So I get for not having an ad blocker. That's what I get. That's what I get. So we'll wait here for the queue for a moment and see what happens. I'm gonna have a seat over here. A hologram's legs get tired, you know. It's a true story. Ah, Borg disconnected. Once again, this ship, I don't even think I've put the people in the stations yet. That could be a problem. Yeah, I've got crummy people in crummy stations. Let's go with this guy here. And that's good. I don't know what it's even got loaded on right now. Do we want torpedoes? Yes, we do. It'll good enough. That's good enough for them. And 1019 there. So I'm just gonna venture a guess you guys are in the Englandish, UK-ish area-ish. I'm generalizing-ish a little bit-ish. You could be the entire opposite direction.
I am 7 of 9. In this instance, I speak for the cooperative.
I used to play on an ARMA server with a couple of guys from Australia, and in order to, you know, more or less kind of play with them because they were my friends, had to keep some weird hours. Because, yeah, they have their, yeah. Met all kinds of wonderful, interesting individuals on various games. I love the internet just because of that reason right there.
Warning, ship is under attack.
And yes, I'm running a rainbow boat, but it's not really that bad of a rainbow boat. Most of the beams are the same. The only one that's different is I've got the Chronoton beam on the front that you get with the Wells, with the temporal ship. And I'm just messing around with that to try for kind of a debuff drain thing, and this is all messed up right now. My abilities aren't set. I probably should have spent some time doing something with this ship before bringing it out here. Might not have been the worst idea. And I know it looks like I'm running a newbie rainbow boat, but I promise I'm not. The only rainbow part is the Chronoton beam, and I'm running it more for the proc than I am for any kind of damage. So, yeah.
Warning. Ship is
Yeah, I got
under
blue
attack.
beams, purple beams, Chronoton beam. I kind of don't like them mixing up the colors with the recent weapons and stuff. You know, I kind of like the traditional Disruptor green,
Rear shield.
Plasma greenish white,
Left shield.
you know, Tetrion blue. I kind of like that with a few variations on those colors. But maybe I'm just old-fashioned. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned and dated. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to change the ship's abilities around a little bit. I usually do this. I'll take a ship out with a build on it and just kind of get the feel for it and then see if it's worth working on the build and making it stronger, or if it generally just didn't seem that impressive.
Have failed.
So this, I'm kind of shooting for kind of a drain debuff thing. Of course, I haven't really shown any of the drain abilities because, yeah, I don't think that's going to work on this ship, honestly. I'd need a slightly more science strong station set to pull that off. Now why is it the cool guys are all the way over there and I'm over here with pugs? That ain't right. Yeah, that's not very much fun, now is it? Let me come over here. I'm gonna sneak over there where you guys are. I might be adding a webcam here one of these days. That might be an interesting experience. I've been streaming off and on for a while and never really touched on that. Just barely got a second monitor actually,
Ship is under attack.
so I could watch the chat. Because I had a viewer get very angry when I wasn't able to watch their chat. And they yelled at me and they unsubscribed and I was sad. So, I got a second monitor so I can make sure and monitor the chat. Which if Zeke was here, he'd tell you that I totally missed when he came online earlier. Because it had been quiet. Me and Jazz were doing our thing and we had been doing our thing for a few hours. Nobody came on. And so I wasn't checking chat, and of course, viewer comes on, starts doing a little talking, I'm not seeing the messages. Dreadful. Terrible, terrible person I am. Alright, at this point guys, we'll catch up with the next mission. I might as well stay on this side. Hang out with Papa Smurf.
No two allergy days feel the same.
Oh,
With
are
Life
you
Support,
kidding
even on
me?
your worst days, relief can be yours.
You
Unlike
better
antihistamines that
just
target only one
quit it.
cause of an
Alright. I forgot to play through my music track before starting up the music track, so yeah. Ended up getting a few advertisements during the course of the play. So unprofessional. agreed on that. And let me pass. This I should probably need on everything because I could use the EC. Who doesn't need more ACs, you know? But I have such limited inventory room because I carry too much garbage. And because I carry so much garbage, I don't have any inventory room. So I try and need on the big items that I can sell for transwarp money. And I completely forgot this thing has a pet hangar and I haven't been launching them. And we'll set the ghost to defend. We're doing pretty good on our side. I noticed you guys sending a lot of cubes out at your end there. Hold on a sec. Sorry. All right. Back just in time for the cutscene. What do you know? And let's check the channel. Looks like everything's playing good. Yeah, sweet. Alright. That is most excellent. Now these things I'll need on. Alright, let's get over to where we're supposed to be.
Warning, ship is under attack.
This is kind of a fun mission, actually. Got enough buffs there, Lena? Wow. I'm not quite to that level yet. I think I'm running with what? 3 or 4 things. I like all the new stuff that they're adding. The fact that you can have this many buffs is a wonderful thing, because I was here in the early stages of the game and we used to not have this kind of stuff. It was a lot more sparse, I guess, for gear. There were 3 major sets: the Borg set, the Breen set, the Aegis set. And it pretty much translated out to Borg set for science, Aegis set for tactical, and Breen set for engineering. And that was kind of like your career-specific sets. And even that was very vaguely defined, because all the sets could be used on different characters in different ways. Not the best ability to use right at this moment, but it'll work. It'll work.
Right shield's failing.
I think we're gonna take this hit. I better brace for impact. Oh no, he didn't explode? Alrighty then.
Integrity below 75%.
That is a strong torpedo. Or I'm just really pathetic. Actually, it's probably a little bit of both of that. Strong torpedo and I'm kind of pathetic.
Floor shields failing.
Shields are going to go down again, of course. One thing I don't particularly like about Polaron is it doesn't have a visible proc. You know what I mean? You can't see it working. It's kind of like on faith. You can see it working if you're like in a PvP and somebody hits you with it. Oh, this thing, not very maneuverable.
The collective will not fall here. I will not allow.
And yeah, so yeah. Am I gonna keep on this build? Probably not, because what I've learned from doing this little test run is I'm gonna need more science stations in order to run it. I just need one more right there and I would be able to run this. So by next week I should have some kind of new build for the Breen ship because I like to experiment. I spend a lot of money and a lot of dilithium and a lot of time and effort experimenting.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Yeah, so let's see, the pattern is take out the Voth first, then the Dreadnought, then the Borg, right? Yes. I think that's how it goes. Let's get that off the toolbar. What is this? Get that off. Wait a minute. Did that just... what? What is that? I've never seen that before. Let's grab that, and yeah, every once in a while I have to check this, because,
Failing.
you know, me. Oh yeah, that could be useful. Alright.
Rear shields failing. Hull integrity.
Apparently the enemy is angry at me.
Right shields failing.
That's fine, be angry, I don't care.
Floor shields failing.
He's actually chasing me?
Rear shields failing.
I'll agree on that. Oh, I should have needed on that. Idiot. Dummy. Dummy. Dummy, dummy. I'm so far out of range of anything important. And now he's gone invisible on me. I don't know if that's a scramble sensors or if it's an error. I got no heals for Papa Smurf. This ship unfortunately is not very good at the healing. Chronometric energy converter, what does it do for me? Exotic damage, energy weapon. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. We'll put that down here where
Hull integrity.
somewhere.
below
Here,
75%.
aggressive bar. Let's see, think we'll get him? Ooh, a minute. Let's see if we can. Let me see if I can do anything on my end to step it up a little bit. I don't have a whole lot of DPS, unfortunately, on this tune, but you know, I'll do what I can. Nice. I think I had absolutely nothing to do with any of that. I think I spent most of my time tweaking the ship a little bit. Dyson counter... Oh, I needed Dyson marks, didn't I? I think I did. Did I? I did. Okay, so... As for this build, do I think... You know, this is kind of a little look into my head. I ran it through a little run. I wanted to keep it traditional, so I even went out and farmed myself a Breen set for it. So I'm going to keep the Breen set. And I'm going to keep the general idea of kind of a vampire-y, drainy thing, but I'm going to have to change the parameter. I'm not going to be able to rely on energy siphon from my science consoles. I could with like a lesser siphon, but I get a free energy siphon from the Breen set right here. And I also get the Breen weapon capacitor, which we'll put that down there. And this could go down... I don't know, I'll organize this later. Anyway. That's supposed to be my aggressive bar, if you will. And this makes no sense. Screw this. Anyway, my toolbar makes no sense. Pay no attention. So I may change it around because I still got, you know, the trait that comes with the ship. I've got the draining Polarons, which again I'm not a real big fan of Polaron, but we do have Dominion Polarons, which are Tetrion Polaron combo. That could probably be upgraded, I think, by the I think they can be upgraded? Yes, they can. So a proper researcher could probably take these up to something worth using for sure. And then of course I'm using the Chronometric, which is kind of where this whole build came from originally. And all said and done, yeah, terrible, terrible ship, as we can see from the damage. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to stick with this build. I don't think I'm going to accent it any. I'm going to try and go a different direction with the Breen ship. I think that's going to be my goal. But just kind of a quick look into my head. What I'll do is I'll just buy stuff. I'll get a crazy idea in my head. I'll buy some stuff to try it out. I'll throw some junk onto the ship. Pretty much, you know, this is stuff I've had for years that has moved from ship to ship to ship. And I'll test it out. And with this one, it would take a lot of work to get what I would want out of it in the end. So I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with it or not. But in any event, that was my last run for the night. It's been a very long stream. Had a few people come and go, had some fun. Those are some good runs. I appreciate the help. I love it when the viewers come in and play the game. And we do this every weekend. Normally my partner Jazz is around. You guys didn't get a chance to meet him. Next week maybe we'll do a late nighter. But generally it's on Friday or Saturday night. Be sure and subscribe, like, all that other stuff. And if you do miss an episode, Permadeath Extraordinaire is also on YouTube, and you can check out the archived episodes there. I archive all the episodes as is. I don't edit them or anything, so it might be kind of a long watch for a YouTube audience, but you can always click fast forward. And yes, I do eventually plan to start streaming a few more games. A little bit of Arma, a little bit of Project Zomboid, a little 7 Days to Die, maybe some Starbound. I play all kinds of different games. I'm a true gamer. I love them. Anyway, so with that said, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this show. I appreciate all your help, you guys coming along and helping out there. And look me up in game. I'm always willing to do some stuff in game, off camera, on camera, it doesn't matter. And until next week, as always, this is Permadeath Extraordinaire. Loving y'all.